Thank you, Honourable Speaker. And I would like to thank the Honourable Member for the question. Honourable Speaker, to answer the question of Fiji tuna supply, we first need to understand the different categories of fishing fleets that Fiji used to source its tuna. These categories is differentiated under the following fleets. One, Fiji fish fleet. Second, the foreign fishing fleets based in Fiji. And the third one is the foreign fleets based in foreign ports. Apart from these three categories, Honourable Speaker said, to understand Fiji's tuna supply, it is imperative that we learn the nature of tuna, and that is in a highly migratory species. In layman's terms, this means that tuna knows no boundaries and they move around a lot. Tuna that we catch in our water today is likely to be in Tonga on high seas tomorrow. Therefore, they will be targeted by fishing vessels in Tonga and those in high seas. This means, Honourable Speaker, sir, that fishing vessels and fishing nations such as Fiji compete for the same school of tuna that migrate and feed across our different EEZs. That is why there is always a shortage in raw materials to support Fiji's aspiration to increasing our market for export sales. Honourable Speaker, sir, in highlighting this, the government recent announcement in underpinned by the need to ensure that we have enough raw materials feeding our processing facilities. Processing facilities that handle and process fresh and frozen products line, including canneries. Currently, we have seen a steady increase in raw materials which relate to the increase in catch sourced from our Fiji fleets and foreign fleets calling into Fiji ports. Honourable Speaker, sir, we all know that change do not happen overnight. And there needs to be policies, legislation, partnership agreement, and investment on infrastructure that needs to be direct to the tuna sector. If we are to see drastic increase in our volume of export and market sales. In light, Honourable Speaker, sir, with great emphasis on Fiji export needs, the current government is working towards policies and legislation that supports and increase the number of vessels calling into Fiji ports to land its catch for our processing facilities. While we are currently seeing a constant and steady supply of tuna, we are also mindful that due to the complexity of the tuna sector, some of these developments take time. Honourable Speaker, sir, we are optimistic that this is the right approach and the right people will increase our market and export sales. Thank you, Honourable Speaker, sir, and I thank all members of this House for their indulgence. Namaste.